What's up, guys? I'm Chad Barnes, and welcome to the channel. Here, it's all about real car talk, from simple fixes to smart driving tips and keeping your ride in top shape. If that sounds good to you, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you watch all the way through. There's a lot of good stuff coming. Let's get to it.
Since March of this year, the interests of Lixiang interests in Russia are represented by Sinomac Auto Company now. It is an official distributor which will take over certification, marketing and after-sales service of Lixiang. Dmitry Rotkin, director of the Department for the Development of Sinomac Auto's dealer network in Russia, even stated that from May 15, Li, as they say, stops the work of grey import channels, of course, for the sake of providing buyers with a higher level of service and support. How they are going to realize this is an interesting question, but that is not what we are talking about now. There are already more than 36 official dealers of Lixiang. These are large dealer holdings which, as a rule, had already imported these Chinese crossovers independently before the appearance of the Russian distributor. But, judging by the sales results, Russians have already had enough of Lixiang. More than 23,000 crossovers were sold in 2024. And this year the result will be clearly lower. And by a lot. For example, if in December last year a little more than 2,000 cars were bought, in the current year so many Lixiang were sold for the whole first quarter. That is, sales have fallen threefold. And it is hardly a matter of rising prices of cars due to the increase in scrappage duty and the thirst for profit of grey importers. There is a feeling that everyone is simply fed up with Lixiangs. The market is simply saturated. Seriously, these ubiquitous monobrows are getting tiresome. It seems that over the past couple of years, everyone who wanted to buy a Lixiang has already bought one. Judging by statistics, these are mostly former owners of European cars. They either ran out of warranty or wanted something new, or both at once. Lixiang seemed to them the most obvious and optimal choice, but now it is hardly so. After all, since then Li Auto has had quite a few competitors on the Russian market, and they are officially presented via Ado, Sears, Wii, Rox, Avida, and that's not counting Denza, Yangwang, Zeekr and others. And how many more interesting new products are about to appear? In addition, with the acquisition of a distributor, Lixiangs have significantly increased in price. It is clear that it happened for a reason. The cars will at least have a warranty and a Russified interface, as well as a Russian master account without fiddling with Chinese phone numbers. For all this you will have to pay about 1 million rubles for each model. Whether there will be a lot of willing buyers depends on how the formidable promise to stop the work of grey import channels will be put into practice. In fact, the distributor has no levers of influence on this except, of course, the pricing policy. Those who want to save money will still find a way to bring Lixiang cheaper. Unless Sinomac Auto can agree with the Chinese on limiting the operation of Lixiang, as it was promised to do with Rox, that is, remotely. Lock the displays or something else. However, experts say that it is not difficult to reflash Lixiang a long time ago. Probably, the Chinese could come up with some export restrictions on their part, but what do they need? The main thing is to buy cars. In any case, over the last 2 years, Lixiang cars have started to appear on sale on the secondary market, so there is a choice. Those who do not want to overpay for a new car, albeit an official one, will simply buy it used. So the appearance of dealers will definitely add popularity to the brand. Showrooms with big letters Li will soon appear a lot. But sales are unlikely to soar. In conclusion, Lixiang's delayed entry into the Russian market can be attributed to a combination of strategic considerations, regulatory challenges, and the need to establish a robust infrastructure. While the potential for growth in Russia is significant, Lixiang must navigate these complexities carefully to ensure a successful launch. As the automotive landscape continues to evolve, it will be interesting to see how Lixiang adapts its approach and whether it can capitalize on the opportunities that lie ahead. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more insights on the automotive industry.